So here's my audience. Hello, I'm Autumn Haskins. Welcome to my speech. This time we are not at Studio on Main. We are at the end of Ash Street on 11th Street. And my speech will be about gay adoption. As many people know, adoption has become a rising problem not only in the United States but in other countries as well. There are an increasing number of orphans all over the world and not enough families to adopt them. Whatever the reason be for families not wanting to or not being able to adopt the children, the result ends up being a very large number of children in orphanages. Although in more recent years there seems to be a solution rising to the surface: gay adoption. There is an overabundance of homosexual couples who want to have children but can't, for obvious reasons. For them, though, this is illegal in many states in the United States. Some people believe that gay adoption is wrong and should be illegal because of religious reasons, psychological effects on the child, and at-home behaviors. But they fail to consider all of the good things that would come out of that child being adopted. Many people that oppose gay adoption say this because they think this will not be a good environment for the child. They believe that there could be psychological damage done to him or her by being adopted by a couple that is homosexual. Another statement that they make is that they do not want children being adopted into those households because of religious reasons. The Catholic Church believes that they should not be adopted into this household because it is not healthy. They also say this because they do not believe that they are being supplied the right amount of love that should be supplied by a heterosexual couple, says the Roman Catholic Church. Finally, people that think this way because of home activities. Many people think this because their parents are the same sex. They have a higher likelihood of seeing activities that are not appropriate for the child. I have found that less and less people are thinking this way and are leaning more towards gay adoption. Cook says that for couples that have had a successful adoption and follow-up, there have been no cases of parents being overly sexually active in front of the kids, and no new psychological damage was done. From what I have also found, for children that were adopted into a same-sex household, they were more accepting later in life. I personally believe that same-sex couples should be able to adopt whenever they want to. I don't see a problem with it. Going back to religion, not all Catholic people think the same way. I am Catholic and teach a religion class, yet I believe that they should be able to adopt whenever they want to. I have found many cases that couples have adopted children and been very happy. Lifelong adoption says that children are more influenced by interactions with their parents than what their parents' sexual orientation is. Pappas says that children only used to straight couples need a different type of family, and it may lead them to new experiences and teach them new life skills. Many people throughout the United States do not think that gay adoption is okay. They think they will experience strange behaviors, religious reasons, and it will cause psychological damage. The problem with this way of thinking is that they are not thinking of all the good that will come out of it. These children could experience love, compassion, trust, and care, and none of this will happen in an orphanage. These go along with why I think gay adoption should be legal. Why should children sit in an orphanage for years because heterosexual couples do not want them when there are thousands of homosexuals that will adopt them but can't? Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you take into account what I said about the pros and cons of gay adoption. Thank you to my audience for listening to this speech one too many times. And Yep. My audience.